Alright, so another new trick has been found, again by Japanese runners. They found a lot of tricks for this game. Anyways, there is now an infinite height trick for this game as well. And I don't know what the name of it is, if they gave it a name yet, so I'm just gonna not say what it's called because I don't know if it has a name yet. But to do this trick, like in the first game, you need the slingshot. You aren't jumping over and over like in 1, however. There is an interesting thing where when you use the slingshot in midair, if you cancel it right as you do it, you'll notice that Jimmy's in this sort of neutral animation, just standing there. Well, if you... I don't think you have to double jump to do this, but it helps. If you double jump, pull your slingshot back, and right after you pull it back, hit L3 as if you're gonna do a ground pound. So I mean, they pretty much go like one right after the other. So like pull stick back and then L3. So you want to do both of those like in close timing, and then pretty much you kind of have to time hitting L2 to cancel your zoom in. Reset camera, as you can see there. And if you do this, you'll like be in a very slight time period where you can just do anything, I guess. Not anything, but you'll enter a crawl, which like this. And as you can see, I'm slowly rising upwards. I think it keeps my momentum that I had at that point when it put me in neutral, but you can also crawl around while this is happening. Now, depending on the timing of when you do this, sometimes you won't get the rise like this. Sometimes you'll rise a lot slower, or you'll actually just be in place, like you'll just crawl straight forward in midair and not fall or rise. And sometimes you'll be like this. I guess it's probably because I hit the ceiling, that I'll just slowly descend. And this pretty much eliminates, I mean, it almost obsoletes the trick that's been well known for a while, which is being able to gain a bunch of height with the flyer. It might still be, you might still use the flyer in some places, but given how easy this trick is, it's probably going to replace it in most spots, just for consistency's sake. But it also makes a lot of, since this has no limit to how high you can go, this pretty much is going to be a very often used strat around the run. Am I still gaining height? Let's go to the top of the pyramid, dude. Let's do it. As slowly as I rise. I guess the only annoying thing about this is that you have to stay in your crawling animation. If you aren't crawling, then you'll start, like, you'll just go back to normal and you'll just drop. You have to stay crawled to keep this weird float thing going on. I guess the game like just kind of gets in a standstill where like it just doesn't cancel your rise and you get stuck in this sort of animation almost. I don't want to say that, like say it like that, because you're not really stuck, but like your momentum's sort of stuck. Now, I love Pippachi, by the way. What the frick? He's upside down. I have not tested this in 3. I'm going to be testing this right after I upload this. So I'm not sure if this is in 3 yet, but there is another height trick in 3 that was just shown to me, that it uses opening the disc tray, which wouldn't really be legal in speedruns, since that's pretty much similar to crooked cartridge. And there's a lot of games that like you can F the game up by opening the tray or doing crooked cartridge because it doesn't load things, or just like doesn't load things properly because you halted the game being able to read anything. But I'll be uploading that as well, just to archive it and have it available on places besides in Nico. I guess I can't go up here. So expect at least another video for A3 soon.